I'm Richa. I'm an international student in France and I have completed 1 month here. So, in this video, we are going to talk about CAF. In simple terms, CAF is a French government policy which gives some part of your rent back to you, and anyone can apply, even the international students. So, I just completed my CAF application and I'm going to share my step by step process from creating the account to submitting the document, so you can also do it very easily. So let's get started. Once you have created your login details, you're going to log into your account, and then I will click here on the symbol and go to simulate or request a service. And here we'll click on accommodation and make the application. Start. I'll enter my postal code. You as a couple, select no. Are you a student including a gap year? Select I'm a student. Number of children will be no. For this accommodation, you pay rent or you pay mortgage loan. So I pay rent, and then you have to enter date of entry to this accommodation. So whenever you have your accommodation contract started, you have to mention that. Are you still taxed as a dependent of your parents? We'll select no. And you are I'm a tenant or a roommate. So I'll select tenant, and then if this property belongs in whole or in part to your ascendant descendant yourself, so I'll select no. The holder of rental agreement or lease, it will be yourself, and then you click on continue. Then it will ask you to revalidate what you have mentioned already. So then we'll click on continue. As a here it is showing you like what documents which is required for CAF. So first is rental agreement. Second is SERET number. SERET number is something like if you are living in accommodation like a residence or through a real estate agency. So you'll get this number along with your contract. I live in a student residence, so I have a SERET number. So if you don't have, that is fine. Then you'll need your social security number and you'll need your bank details. Please click on continue. Well, here you mention your details, your social security number, and that is place of birth. If it's France or so I'm from India, so it will be stranger. And then we have country of birth and city of birth. Nationality, it will be other. Your father name, you mention your father name and your mother name. You are arriving from abroad, will select yes, and you mention your date of entry in France. It says select 2nd of February. I click on continue, and then it will ask if what is your family situation. So I'm a bachelor, and are you expecting a child? We'll select no. We'll click on continue. Your current professional situation. So I'm a student. I don't have any jobs. Just like studying full time. So if you have job, you can mention it here. Are you a scholarship student? No. We click on continue. Street. And here you have to mention your full address of your accommodation. So please, what is just mention a random address. Okay. Next, here, this is the most important part for the accommodation. This decides how much you get every month. So you make sure like whatever you're filling it correctly. If any incorrect information is given here, it it always like delays your CAF, and also they will ask for proof, and so make sure like you fill the correct information. So I already received an attestation from my accommodation team. So I live in a student resident, and it is a furnished room with toilet. Total living area is 13 meters square. Are you in a shared flat? So I'll select no. If you are in shared flat, you can mention yes. You have to provide your number of roommates and total rent and how much is the share. I select no because I don't share my rent with my roommates. Although it's an accommodation, like we have 3 rooms with shared washroom or with shared kitchen and living room, but our rent is not shared at all. And it is everybody has its own contract. And also, like in my contract, it is mentioned like individual flat, so I'm selecting no. Rent amount, so it is 750. Rental agreement start date. But the first rent paid, whenever you paid your first rent, you have to mention that month. And is it a decent housing? Yes. You pay rent if I pay rent to a private individual or a real estate agency or any social housing. If say a private individual, my landlord resides in France, and then we'll select, give the names and the address. You can, if you have like pay rent to a social, you can mention here. And do you know landlord select number? You select yes and provide the select number. Select number is something which should be given. Okay. They have to mention a select number which should be given to. So I'll just select the private individual, first name, last name. Yeah, continue. Are you occupying second residence due to township? I'll select me and click on continue. Then it will ask you to check all the documents which you have, which all the details. We'll select on continue and then check to validate. Now we'll go to the last step, which is asking for your bank details and like IBAN number and VIC code. So once you have the French bank account, you'll get it, and you can fill in the details and click on continue and submit the request. So cash usually takes around like 3 to 5, more than that, weeks. So if your documents are clear, everything is correct, it might take only 2 weeks to 3 weeks, but yeah, processing time is very slow. But yeah, if you Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any other doubts or require any assistance on any other documentation process, do let me know in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. Please follow and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.